we use 4 levels of questions. A literal question, which has a correct answer. What color is Cher's fur? And then we have the here and there answers, where you have to go to 2 different places in the book to find an answer, which might be a question like, what color is his fur and what does he go to the pool to do? The next one is the inferential question. The inferential question for an older child, you can ask a 3-year-old. I've asked my 4-year-old grandchild this question: how old do you think Cher is? And why do you say that? Now, that's not in the book. That has to be something you infer from reading the story. And every child is going to answer that differently. And then the analogical question can help develop empathy. And that's the question where you'd say, have you ever been like the silly chicken? Or have you ever met anybody like the silly chicken? And what was that like? And how did that make you feel? And by being able to identify with another person or an animal or a situation, then that can be the teacher's opportunity or the parent's opportunity to bring in that empathetic piece.
With really young children, we often want to develop their vocabulary and ask them questions that there's a right or wrong answer to, but the children become engaged through thinking about, what's that like for me? Have I experienced that feeling?
Yeah. There are these open-ended questions so that the parent doesn't have to know the right answer, that there's no right answer, they just have a little discussion about the book.
The video that you have on Hoopoe Books, I think it's called The Magic of Reading, is
Yes.
a lovely demonstration of how to engage with those questions.
I now have my first grandchild, who's now 4, and already seems to be just teaching me more than I've ever known. It's just amazing. So, when I used to read to 3-year-olds, like in a group, I would stop and engage the child, in the discussion of the reading at the time. But I think for what I've learned is that the first time I read the book through, I don't stop. And I don't know if other preschool teachers have this experience. The kids really they immerse themselves in the story, and they don't want you to break out and come into the present moment. They want to stay in that mystical, mythical place with the story. So the first time I read the book, I usually read it straight through and don't stop, except for maybe vocabulary.